This is Andi Purewal for Boxing News. I'm joined by Lennox Lewis here in Saudi Arabia. Lennox, how are you? Boxing royalty, it's always good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Here we are, the undisputed heavyweight crown. You know what this means. You've been involved in it. Is this for you the pinnacle of boxing?
Yes, I think everybody's been waiting for a fight like this for a long time, where you find all the belts combinating into one. So this fight is a big fight for boxing, not only for the fans, but for boxing.
You know what it means to step between the ropes with so much on the line. How will both Tyson and Alexander be feeling as this week builds up and when they step between the ropes and they look each other across the ring for that first time?
I think both of them will be ready. Both of them will be anxious. I think this is something they've been waiting for a long time, and it's finally here, so they get a chance to perform at the highest level.
Going into this fight, I've probably spoken to 30, 40 people within the industry, and the general consensus when people talk about this fight is a good big man beats a good little man. Is it as simple as that in your opinion, Lennox?
Never simple, because the problem is the good little man is good. So he's going to use his great attributes, his speed, his movement to really do what he's been doing for ages. And why people are saying he's good, his boxing IQ is good, because everything's they're going to put into this fight. Tyson Fury is not going to fight one style. He's going to switch up his style. Is he going to fight one way? No, he's going to be orthodox. He's going to be southpaw. He's going to use all the attributes that he's got. Somebody said, is he going to throw that uppercut? Yes, he's going to throw that uppercut because that's in his arsenal.
You obviously had the success against Evander, who was coming up for other weights. Are there any comparisons you can draw between Fury and Usyk and yourself and Evander?
Yeah, absolutely. Just because he's a small guy doesn't mean he's not good. Holyfield was good. He used all his attributes. He even used extra attributes, his head, in the fight. He'll say, oh, he doesn't use his head, but if you watch the fight, he did use his head, and he actually made me a better fighter because of it.
When you look at Tyson Fury, what do you feel like his greatest strengths are, and what do you make of his kind of evolvement of his style? Certainly since he's been with Sugar Hill, we've seen more of kind of that aggressive nature brought out of him.
Yeah, Sugar Hill definitely brought out the aggressive nature, made him go forward instead of backwards. Now he has the advantage that he can go forward or backwards, and to be a complete fighter, you have to be able to go forward and backwards, so he's definitely a complete fighter.
You've seen and worked with the great Emanuel Steward. Do you see any resemblances with Sugar Hill?
Yeah, absolutely. In the corner, just what they say, how they act, definitely related.
With Alexander Usyk, what do you feel like his greatest strengths will be?
His greatest strength is movement. He's got a lot of endurance, and he's a winner. He's very focused individual. He trains hard, and these are the things that you need to have if you want to be a great fighter.
So a lot of people talk about two things with both men heading into it in terms of what could be to their detriment. Firstly, the cut above Tyson's eye, if that might open up, and then Usyk's body. Just your thoughts on both of those. Start off with Tyson and that cut. What are your thoughts on that and how he might cope with it if it was to open up during the fight?
Well, the worst thing for a fighter is for a cut to open up. And, for Tyson Fury, he's been in couple fights where his cuts opened up. So he's pretty used to working on that situation if a cut opens up. Now, I don't think he's going to be looking for the cut to open up. He's going to be keeping some distance between him and Usyk and boxing from the outside. Maybe sometimes he's going to go inside, but especially for the first few rounds, he's going to be boxing on the outside.
Do you agree with people when they say Usyk's weak to the body?
No. I think as a fighter, your core is the first thing that you focus on. So, after sparring, after hitting the bag, you're working on your core. I think he may have caught him with a great punch at that time that he wasn't expecting. So he's going to be thinking, well, what are my weaknesses? What do they think my weaknesses are? They must think my weakness is to the belly, but they'll be surprised. I want him to hit me to the belly so I can hit him to the head. So I don't think any boxer is going to think that, oh, Usyk got a weak body.
Just a couple of quick ones. Tyson looks like he's lost some weight heading into this fight. John Fury reckons he'll come in quite light. Do you think that's a good idea for him going into the fight?
I think that's a good idea. It makes the illusion that he's been very serious about the fight, and he's taken this fight very serious, like he should. This is for the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world, so he better take it serious.
What is your prediction?
My prediction is that it's going to be kind of like them feeling each other out for the first couple of rounds. I think all the explosions are going to be in the middle rounds.
Who wins though?
I think the better man wins, and right now I'm edging Tyson Fury because he's taller and he's got longer arms and he's elusive and he moves well.
Lennox, thank you. Enjoy Saturday.
Thank you.